Günümüzde
Recent
yaşanan
developments
gelişmeler
clearly
İslam
show that the
dünyasını
Islamic
çok
world
büyük
is
ve
ripe
önemli
for
değişimlerin
great and
beklediğini
fundamental
açıkça
change.
göstermektedir.
The
Peygamber
Quran and the
Efendimizin bazı
Hadith
hadislerinde
literature
yer alan
suggest that the
bilgiler ve
approaching
Kur'an
period will be a
ayetleri,
bright one for the world's
önümüzdeki dönemin
Muslims, God
Allah'ın
willing.
izniyle dünya Müslümanları için çok aydınlık olacağını müjdelemektedir. İslam Birliği'nin
Setting up the
kurulması da bu
Islamic
müjdeli
Union will
dönemin
speed up the
başlangıcını
process
hızlandıracak,
and begin a
yalnızca
new era of
Müslümanların
plenty
değil,
and
tüm
prosperity,
dünyanın
not
iyiye ve
only for
güzele
Muslims,
ulaşacağı
but also for
yepyeni bir
humanity in
dönemin
general.
başlangıcı olacaktır.
The current situation may seem to be very negative at first look, whereas in reality, each negative development signals the approach of a blessed period. War, destitution, famine, oppression, and tyranny against Muslims across the world are signs of the end times. The end of the end times is the rise of Islamic moral values. Therefore, the current situation must not cause Muslims to feel despair and hopelessness. On the contrary, it should motivate them and increase their zeal and excitement. The great Islamic scholar, Bediüzzaman Said Nursi, explained in his famous Damascus sermon the conditions in which Muslims live, warned of the dangers of falling into despair, and spoke of the bright future awaiting them as follows. Despair is the most detrimental sickness. It has permeated into the heart of the Islamic world. Such a despair that it has stifled our sublime morality, swerving our attention from the interests of the general to our personal interest. It is the very same despair that has broken our spiritual might. Despair is the most dreadful sickness of our people. It is the pretext of the coward, the inferior, and the helpless. It is only Islam which will truly and spiritually pervade the continents of the future and lead humanity to bliss, both in this world and the next. The glad tidings imparted by Bediüzzaman are today very near. In order for Muslims to be worthy of these tidings, they must never forget that union is something commanded by God. Hold fast to the rope of God altogether, and do not separate.